guys, welcome. For those that do not know me, I am Tabitha, your psychic medium and healer. Okay, this is going to be about a month-long prediction for the zodiac sign Leo. It is for the month of April, but there may be messages in here that when you see this video are meant for you. Okay, so before I get into what's going on this month, I do have some exciting news. I have partnered with 𝒯𝒾𝒃𝒾𝓿 Moon Girl, and we are now selling products. So some of the stuff that we have going on are reusable wraps. So these are food wraps here that are good for the environment. They come in a set of 3. That's a large, a medium, and a small. You can DM us through our Instagram, so 𝒯𝒃𝒃𝒾𝓿 Moon Girl and Tabitha Indigo Child. You can find us on Instagram for purchase. We also have some beautiful bracelets. All of our crystals and bracelets come in these little reusable bags. It's great to keep your crystals in. So we have this month featuring amethyst. So this is a great stone for clarity, helps communication with the divine as well. If you're doing some meditation, it's great if you have like addictions because it is a stone of sobriety. We also have tiger's eye mixed with lava beads. So this is a good luck stone. It's also protection. You can use the lava beads in partner with something like an oil. We do have Motivate this month. It's a citrus uplifting blend to help you get motivated. We thought it was very fitting for Aries season. Happy New Year, by the way. So those are just the 2 that we have featured this month, but we carry a variety of crystal healing bracelets. So our stock is forever changing because we do what we're guided by source or sometimes by customer demand. We also have Archangel Michael coins. So Archangel Michael is a great angel to work with. He helps with fear, anxiety, depression, cutting things out of your life. If you have addictions, he's a great archangel to work with. He also helps with mechanical or technological issues. So he's a great little thing to have in your pocket during a retrograde. He's something good to keep in your car. He's just a really good angel to constantly have with you. So this coin is representation of him, and we do send some loving vibrations out with all of our products. Our most exciting right now is our soaps. So these are all vegan and natural soaps. They are all made with doTERRA oil. Any of our products that contain oils are used with doTERRA. We have the lemon scent here. So this is this scent here, and it comes with sunstone. It's a great warming stone. It brings a lot of like love and happiness. We also have the passion oil. So this is the rose soap here. There is actual rose oil in this in this soap. And this comes with rose quartz, which is a stone of unconditional love, self-love. It's a very beautiful crystal. And we also have the lemongrass, and this comes with a gold stone. And the gold stone is great for motivation, self-confidence. Okay. Last but not least, we also have selenite wands now for purchase. So this is great for cord cutting. You can use this with an Archangel Michael coin or just to call on him, especially if you are like an empath or a healer or anything like that. Really, if you do any spiritual work, it's really good to use a selenite wand to cut your cords because people do attach their energy to our chakras, and sometimes we are giving out a lot more energy and then there's none left for ourselves. So it is important to cleanse yourself as well. You can help put an auric field around you. It's a very angelic cleansing crystal. So this is selenite. Like I said, guys, if you're interested in any of those products, please head over to our Instagram account, Tabitha Indigo Child. If you do not follow me, you should. You can also follow 𝒃𝒃𝒾𝓿 𝒦𝒾𝓈. You can also purchase through there. You can also email me, tabithahealingcenter@gmail.com. And you can also go to Malachite Moon Girl's Instagram account. Her and I both post pretty daily. I do one card readings, and she does crystals, a lot of crystal knowledge on hers. Okay, so let's get into it. So because it is an astrological new year, I decided that I would do a little extra. So there's a lot going on today. So you guys got celestialite for your crystal, and you got fluorite. So celestial light actually helps with communication with celestial beings or higher power. It's also really good for anyone that's constantly like ignoring the inner voice. They're telling me that you guys have a lot of good ideas and you're kind of like pushing them aside. It's also really good to tune into your serenity. So to meditate or do prayer work, it's a great crystal for that. Like I said, it helps with the communication. It's going to really help you listen to your higher self or higher beings. Fluorite is to sharpen your focus. So they were talking about people getting extremely distracted by their phones. So this is a really good crystal to use for that. They're talking about your unique calling here on Earth. So really honing in on that and sharpening your focus towards that. Seems like you guys have some really good ideas and you just need a little bit of focus towards them. So a bunch of you are Pleiadians, okay? You are Pleiadian starseeds. You are from the Pleiades. That is a cluster. I believe it's the constellation of Taurus. It's also referred to as the Seven Sisters. So they are saying that a lot of you are Pleiadians, and this is probably going to really come up around this time because the Pleiadians are really stepping into their light work and missions. So this card specifically talks about double mission, which is channeling and uplifting humanity. These beings are very beautiful. They talk a lot through telepathy, frequency, vibrations. A lot of them are very artistic. A lot of them sometimes have trouble with their throat chakra. So if that is the case, if you are having trouble kind of like speaking, or especially like your views or anything like that, any blue crystal from the crystal kingdom is usually good to help open up that throat chakra. Blue calcite is a good one. Malachite also helps open up the throat chakra. So anyways, they are just saying if that really does resonate or that sparks something in you, please like use your resources, use Google, use YouTube, look up Pleiadians, and there will be additional messages from source for you. They're also telling you guys that the Council of Light is really helping you out this month, okay? So that's like, again, like that connection with divine source, listening to your inner knowing, that's really going to be apparent. You have a lot of ascended masters working with you, for you. Some of you have been ascended masters in past lives. So they are just saying to really call on them this month. So you have call back your power here. So once again, some of you may be like extreme empaths, and they are just saying that it is really important to cut your cords from people. It is time to call back your power. Sometimes it's good to say no to things. I am just hearing just like also like saying no to things that are happening in your environment, like distractions as well, right? So that you really can connect with the divine source. They are saying to have trust and faith this month. For some of you, that may be a little hard. I am getting a life where people were left out in the cold, where you felt alone. They are talking about star seeds, feeling like a place that you need to belong to. It's really funny. Like Avicii is like really coming through for a lot of people. So they're just talking about like a belonging, okay? So you may have a galactic family that you resonate with, so you may need to do some research in there. For some of you, you are really just moving past that forward, or sorry, you're dealing with moving forward from being left out in the cold. Some of this, you know, may have come from a life as an orphan. I am hearing for some of you, it's even deeper. It may have been a time where you even felt left out from God, from the divine, from the universe. So that is coming up to kind of be healed as well. We'll get into that later. Well, hold up. And last but not least, they're saying that meditation is really going to help you guys this month. So meditate, contemplate, really get in touch with your feelings. I am hearing that you guys have a lot of you know, great ideas. Some of them might even be like kind of futuristic and out there. Some of them are from the divine, so you're being guided. So please listen to that and take that time this month. Okay, let's get into it. So at the beginning of the month, for some of you, there's going to be like kind of like a sudden uncomfortable change. I am hearing like COVID is still like affecting people a little bit at the beginning of April. I honestly, though, if people are affected by that around the world, they have been channeling to me that that will somewhat kind of relieve kind of mid-April. And by summertime, like things are going to be way back to normal and everyone's going to be like really enjoying it. If you are in the northern hemisphere, it does look like it's going to be a nice summer this year. But for everyone else around the world, it does seem like mid-April that we are going to get some relief from this. Okay, so there could just be this sudden uncomfortable change for some of you. For some of you, it may be in partnership, but it's not a bad thing. For some of you, this change is a partnership, okay? And so you have the union card here. You do have a partnership here. You have abundance as well. Abundance, fertility. So if you are not looking to create at this time, protection may be is advised. They're saying if you are looking to create, this would be a great time. Whether this is in love or business, whatever you create is going to be very financially rewarding. Okay, so if it's a relationship, it's going to be very solid and stable that you're creating. For some of you, if it's a business like relationship, it is going to be profitable for you. For some of you, you may just have some financial gain coming to you at the beginning of April. It could kind of be like a little like unexpected in a sense. Like you might not have been expecting this financial gain. They're saying for some of you. Um, for some of you, like your wishes and desires are coming true. I do see some like celebration. I do see some like endings. There's been like a death, a transformation, a rebirth. Um, for some, I see a collaboration. They are just saying don't overindulge too much. It seems like Easter is really coming up for everyone this year, so not sure exactly what it is. I don't know if it's that a lot of people are out of quarantine around the world, but a lot of people will be getting together and just like celebrating. So they're just saying don't overindulge because I see 3 cups turning into 9. So just take that into consideration. So yeah, there's been like an ending, like a rebirth, a transformation. This may have caused like some kind of conflict. This like it might be playing out at the beginning of April. For some of you, it may kind of be like past as well. But nevertheless, like there is a passionate new beginning from it. Okay, so you do have the Ace of Wands here, so that does tell me that they're also saying like there's just gonna be some like passion and fire towards something, and they're also talking about like you guys actually like holding some control, and that it's kind of putting an end to conflict as well. So if there are people around you that are kind of like battling, it's almost like you guys pull out the ultimate sword and like kind of put people like back into perspective. Could be very specific for someone, but they are just channeling that. For some of you, you have a lot on your mind. Like I said, it might be really hard for you to focus come like the second week of April. Or whenever this reaches you, but Um, they're just saying that like I don't for some of you, you might even be like competing against like another fire sign, or like you might be competing with someone who is like charming, charismatic, like a go-getter, motivator. This person like I don't know, people are like really drawn to them. I don't know, this person kind of reminds me of you guys though. So it's kind of interesting, but for some of you it's like you're competing with this type of energy or type of person. For some of you it's like this person could be like offering you something. For some of you guys, this could possibly be like the partnership that's kind of coming in for you. It's someone that is also like very like motivated and like fired up and is passionate about things and like for some of you you could also be possibly partnering there is some earth energy here. So there's like Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. There is also some Scorpio energy here. Um, yeah, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Um, and yeah, just some fire energy. So Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm not picking up on too much air. Okay, sorry. So, anyways, there is some sort of like so this person is very like intuitive as well. They're also saying for a lot of you like you are going to be feeling very intuitive. Like you guys have like universal knowledge, like you guys are coming up as the high priestess. But so is this person. So um it's like if there is like some sort of like collaboration, like this person's gonna like match you in a sense, if that's making any sense. I do see for some of you there like could possibly be like a promotion or it's like a promotion or like a raise or like some sort of like financial like offer or gain for you coming. Um for some of you, like you've been kind of like burdened by the past. So like you might be like a little bit like hesitant to like collaborate just because like you kind of been like screwed over, they're saying in the past, or like I don't know, you just like been through a lot. So like you're kind of coming up as like the wounded warrior and like having a lot of like burdens. But I see that like you guys can like put that down. That also may be something you guys need to like get in touch with this month. Like you may need to kind of like go in within and be like, what is burdening me, so that like you can release it and like learn from it and like move on. Um, so that's kind of all happening like within like the first half of April for you. Um, so I do see though, like that it like from using like your intuitive abilities, about like the things that like burden you. Um, specifically for like some of you it's like stuff that like didn't like work out in the past, okay? And like some of this could even be like past life. um but it's like yeah, it's like someone's crying over like spilled milk and like they're not realizing like the partnership they have in the background or like the opportunities that lie in the back, or like they're just kind of like still like sulking in something. But I do see you moving forward from that. For some of you, there may be travel involved. For some of you, you may be like getting a vehicle. There, I do see like financing coming through. Like there is somebody that like helps you, um, which like makes you like very happy. But like yeah, for some of you, like there's like movement forward from this like heartache, or like if that's what it is, or like things that didn't work out in the past. For some of you, like you may have to like sign a contract. There is like a contract coming through. For some of you, like you may really like find like you're like you may get like an epiphany like towards the end of the month of like your role in this universe and kind of like where you belong. And like I don't know, like I just like again, like I don't know, it's kind of like a Vinci's like kind of coming through. Like it's like it's like kind of like leadership, I guess, and like a sense of belonging. Like they're playing like "Wake Me Up" like by Avicii, but like they're like showing me like clips of like the music like video. So maybe that's like very specific for someone. Like maybe you should go like watch that video. But it basically like the part that they're showing me is like that like these like two people like these sisters like they feel like they don't belong in the place that they are. And then they like go beyond that and they like end up at like like Avicii's concert and like they realize that like they belong, like that's where they belong, like that was like their soul family. So and like galactic codings coming up as well. So like they're saying like star seed. So like there's a soul family like out there for you. There's like star seeds. There are people that feel like you, like there is a collective. So that might really like come into play. So for some of you, like you have gifts and abilities, like you are intuitive. You may be feeling like really in touch with like your emotions. Yeah, like I just see like you really like trying to find like your place in the world. For some of you, a water sign could be somewhat of a burden for you. So like I don't know if like someone like very specifically like had an ending with like a Scorpio, but this water sign's just coming through, this like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This person, like, they are very like loving, affectionate, like emotional. Um, they are like caring. They would make like a good mother or father. There's a lot of like depths and layers to this person. Um, but yeah, like I don't know, like it maybe like just didn't like work out with them. But like for some reason, like this person is like somewhat of a burden. I'm not going to get too focused on that because that could just be very specific for someone's energy that I'm picking up on. But for some of you, yeah, like there could be this like world travel. I don't know, like you may have to like travel at some point. Um, and yeah, I just like see like people like you know, you may be like partnering with someone that has like a high standing, like they're talking about like an organization again and like belonging. Um, and like maybe feeling left out from a group like in the past, so whether that was like an organization, like maybe someone didn't call you back for like a job or like um but there is going to be like an epiphany about that as well, and maybe from like meditation and stuff, and there's help coming for you. Somebody does want to help you. Someone is in a place to be generous, and this makes you very happy. It brings you happiness, contentment. um I did hear completion. So you guys are going to be completing something. So yeah, like if something didn't work out with like specifically like a water sign or someone that I described, like the person that was like loving, caring, generous, intuitive, in touch with their emotions, lots of depths and layers. If it didn't work out with them, like there is like you are gonna reach like some sort of like completion, or like you're gonna have like epiphanies about it. Like I do see you guys like moving forward from it. It's still like a little bit like it's still kind of like on your mind, or like it's apparent in your towards the end of April. But like they do want you guys to just really release your heartache, okay? I do see you guys like holding on really tightly to that. It may even be like a little secretive, like no one even knows that like you've been struggling with this heartache. Um, I did hear for someone like could have even been like a secretive like relationship, so like no one really knew that like you were like even hurt about this. Um, if there was like illusions and secrets and stuff like that, like they will come to light eventually. Especially to have like this like a lot of like duality here, like you have the sun and then the moon. Um, they are just saying like divine feminine, divine masculine energy. They are just talking about like things coming to light, like the sun like shining over the moon. It's interesting because like the moon and the sun, like in between them is someone holding on to heartbreak. So um that's like a strong message for someone there. And it looks like there may be like a little bit of like communication coming in. Maybe perhaps like even like a little flirting. For some of you, it could be like in the workplace. Um, for some of you, like you are gonna just like leave something out in like the cold. Um, like perhaps like an immature person, and just focus on like your work and moving forward. For some of you, you may even be leaving a job at the end of April. I see someone like leaving their work in the past and like starting on a new adventure. They are even saying like self starter, self like a self business even. So like you might be like going to work for yourself, or just like a new adventure. I mean, we did see some like offers and some partnerships happening at the beginning of the month for you, so like that's not really like that surprising. It could also be like why some of this like it's like something really good happens to you, but then like it almost triggers like because now maybe you need to like kind of make like a decision in a sense, like do I leave this behind and move on to something new, which could cause like a little bit of like that heartache and stuff to come to light, they're saying. But overall, guys, like even though you do have like a little bit of that underlining like throughout the month, like this change, like you're starting the month with like a huge change and like a crumbling of stuff, but you're ending it with a new beginning. So like there's like a whole rebirth within like the month of April for you guys, but in a very positive way. And it seems like there is going to be a lot of like light to it. There is still going to be like celebration and financial gain and completion and happiness and joy and contentment. So it's looking really good for you guys. You guys have somebody is going to like stir romantic feelings within you, okay? They're saying that they are worth exploring. This person is really gonna make you sing with joy. Maybe that's why they were like also channeling like Avicii. Um, but yeah, like there's just gonna be a lot of like passion. So it was not surprising because we did see like you could possibly be like partnering with another fire sign. So like if you put fire and fire together, you're gonna get a lot of passion. For some of you, there's going to be some sort of reconciliation. So someone from the past is returning. It could be past life, I'm hearing as well. But we did see, that there was some sort of like heartbreak, or there was some sort like possibly this burden or conflict with someone. I am strongly hearing water again, like a water sign. And there may be some communication towards the end of the month, and you will have the choice to either walk away or not. Oh yeah, past life relationships. So someone from the past is probably going to return. You guys have known each other before. Um, I am also just hearing like in this like biz collab that's going to happen as well, or like this like if you take this new offer, like this financial help that's going to come to you, or this partnership, like it is like past life as well, right? Like I do think that you guys probably even have like a spiritual mission together. For a lot of you, you may even be uh uh Pleiadians. They are saying true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Like this person is the person that you are inquiring about or that you partner with. Like this is it. This is going to be a very good for some of you. You might even get like a ring. You might get a ring at the beginning of April, or maybe like some sort of proposal, or like even I'm hearing even like at Easter or something like that. So yeah, so that's looking really good. So I'm just gonna pull some words from the angels and some words from your galactic family. Okay, so the angels are saying to you guys in the month of April, Positive changes are taking place, so be patient. Things are happening behind the scenes. Try to go with the flow if you can, but they are just strongly wanting you guys to connect with them in the month of April. And from your galactic family, they're saying no limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is so much for you to share and do. Okay, guys, love you so much. I hope this helps. Sending you lots of love and light. Bye.